can, whoever the colour that you pick for your race on the indoor race, give them a cheer. They're heading off. You should feel sorry for them. There's no electric blindness on board. They're going to be frozen for the next 14 days. Absolutely miserable. And it's Blacklock Speaker Racing in second place. It's third place, Race to the Water. Again, phenomenal job by Race to the Water. They were in sixth place. Evan Rothschild was in second place. And the Black Boat in Delta Palmer. Yeah, the Warp Team, Black Sergeant Enterprise of Speedrift has done a phenomenal job. Just happy right there in the second place. They're through the finish line now, just giving them the points. The overall points is going to set the tone for the next race right going through to Portugal. We can see Race to the Water just turning around this bottom mark, that blue and white boat. They're turning around that bottom mark. That's going to dictate where they arrive and where they go on Portugal as quickly as possible. So they've had to change the type of sail they're using in order to try and go as close to the wind as possible. Race to the Water trying to squeeze inside the other boat here. Speedrift Racing having an awful time, but that black boat seems to have stopped dead. It's Race to the Water managed to get inside them, and Evan Rothschild heading back up. They obviously feel the shortest distance up like that over Polini. I'm not surprised. They might be able to just grab an Irish breakfast on the way. And it's Race to the Water. The blue and white boat is just trying to keep the winner position. Speedrift Racing again. They were leading the charge. This is the third time in Dublin Bay that Speedrift Racing that black boat was defeated. And lost going around the mark. I say he's going to be glad to see the back of us. And it's the Oman Sail, the green boat, coming in fourth place. It's Ginger in fifth. He's coming back down, and at the moment he's going to have to watch his opposition sail right away through in front of him and away off to Portugal with a big lead for him to have to catch up. Oman Racing has already gone above onto the rock. He's going to be glad to the back, but he's not going to be going too close to the shore on the right-hand side of the river upwind. He knows exactly where the rocks are. He's going to hope his opposition hits those rocks. But for Oman Racing, that speedboat is rounding the mark right now. They've been a phenomenal host for all the locals who managed to get on board and sail on the local race here. That's fantastic. Montier Racing is going to be livid right now as they've been queuing up and spitting out his own crew. They're going to be accusing him as they sail by, that blue, the navy and the black boat, shouting at Montier, goading them because they know how far in front they're ahead right now. And it looks like there might actually be a problem on board Montier because he seems to have his sail flapping. I'm not a technical sailor, but like that doesn't seem to be a good thing right now. Oman Sail, the green boats are heading away. They managed to get up into fourth place. They were on the back foot at the very start as well, but it's Race to the Water that seems to have done the best job, heading away off up there, just getting the last of the sunshine that we're going to see probably for today, and head away off up there by the Muglins. And this is probably the last we're going to see these boats, so Montier Racing creating the most spectacular kind of scene for us, the last we're going to see of these catamarans in Dublin Bay.
Just as we're waiting for Fontier to come through and cross the finish line, their course now will be straight down the east coast, and then they'll go across and go inside the Fastnest Rock, just off West Cork, and then they'll head down the west side of France into the Bay of Biscay. Now that they've finished their lap, so we're looking at Fontier coming in to finish their lap. Andy, what would they be doing on board now?
They're really just settling down as much as we can into the routine. This will be a long upwind leg, about 200 miles now through the Fastnest Rock. Expected to be across in the very early hours of tomorrow morning. And it's going to be a long tactical beach with the system whether you stay inshore and go round as the breeze pops round to the land, or whether you stay offshore where the conditions will be much more moisture, bigger seas, stronger winds. Expecting 25 knots, 30 knots in the gust through the early part of the night, so it's going to be very testing conditions. These boats are pretty robust in terms of the build of multi-hulls, but the key thing in the early stages, just as it was a week ago when they came out of Kiel, is really to make sure you don't break anything on the first night of this passage, which is safe to take about 2.5 days. So in terms of the weather, the upwind all the way to the Fastnet, which is convert the Fastnet at the same time as the approach of a cold front. and there's the timing of the cold front to be quite important there. If they can get through at the right time, then they'll get a little boost, feeling more downwind and a fast downwind and reach almost a straight line down towards the top of the French coast, and then across the entrance to the Bay of Biscay. The wind will get progressively lighter, and then down the Spanish or down the Portuguese coast. It's going to be generally northeasterly kind of trade wind conditions. We're expecting it to be very light into Cascais, not dissimilar to what we saw when they arrived in Dun Laoghaire early on Thursday morning. So we are expecting the fleet to be very close once again when they finish on probably say Wednesday morning.
Thank you, Andy. So as we watch the last of the Mod70s depart Dun Laoghaire on part of the Mod70 European Tour, if you're continuing to walk here today, have a look inside the harbour mouth here, where all our future Irish offshore sailors, all our juniors are out competing in the first day of the autumn league. They'll offer a great spectacle, and they would also have been looking at the Mod70s over the last few days, wishing they were on board. Thank you for joining us over the last 3 days, and I would like to thank Irish Olympic sailor Jerome for giving us very entertaining commentary over the last few days, and also to international sailing correspondent Andy Robertson, who contributed to the commentary. Thank you. If you're looking for further information on the Mod70 European Tour, please check out the website, which is mod70-europeantour.com.